so this one looks like it might go down to the wire. There haven't been a lot of close games so far today, so things maybe are picking up a little bit tonight. There have been first-round games at 4 sites in Lincoln today. Earlier here at the Sports Center, Lexington met Wahoo in Class B. Lexington, the defending Class B champions, shown here in white, led by just 4 points at halftime, but pulled away in the third and fourth quarters, largely because of a 6'2", 6'1", 5'9" front line. Wahoo, with no one taller than 5'9", just couldn't stay with the Lexington height, and the Minute Maids pulled away for a 42-33 win. 19-2 Lexington will now meet Pius in the Class B semifinals tomorrow. Pius, shown there in white, eliminated Sidney today, 59-35, mainly on the strength of a 13-0 scoring run at the end of the first half. Pius, now 21-2, was led by Melanie Marcus, number 44, with 16 points. So to update the scores now, in Class A, in first-round play this afternoon, Millard South beat Norfolk 39-33. And as you can see now, Benson leading North Platte, at least they did moments ago. And now an update on that with 2:51 to go in the game. It is North Platte 50 and Benson 50. It looks like this one is going to go down to the wire. 2:51 to go at present right now in that one in the fourth quarter. In Class B, in first-round play, Lexington beat Wahoo, as we showed you, and Pius beat Sidney. They'll meet in the semifinals. Lexington and Pius will at 1:30 tomorrow. 2 more games in both Class A and B tonight. One of the top first-round matchups today came in Class B1, where top-ranked Fremont Bergan and an undefeated team squared off against 4-time defending champion Battle Creek. Jeff Small was at Pershing Auditorium for that one.
The Battle Creek Bravettes' hopes for a 5th straight Class C1 state championship were not just dashed today, they were crushed by Fremont Bergan. This was expected to be a close, hard-fought first-round game, but instead Fremont Bergan in the yellow completely dominated. The Knights led at the half 30-13. Battle Creek was hoping to regroup, but the locker room offered little solace because in the second half, Fremont Bergan continued its relentless attack. The Knights went on to post a 25-point win, 64-39. Sarah Muller, number 44, led all scores with 20 points. Some say that Bergan might have the best team in the state regardless of class. But Coach Joe Wickkevich isn't quite ready to substantiate that claim.
If Battle Creek's as good as I think they are, I think, we've got to be pretty good. But I think, there's 2 more games. And if we don't do things in the next 2 games, people will forget this one and remember the next one. So, I want to be here 2 more days. And we were excited because we've never played in the Sports Center before. So we're looking forward to that.
With 2 other undefeated teams in Class C1, though, a state championship is anything but a lock for Fremont Bergan. This is Jeff Schmall for 1011 Sports.
The scores in Class C1, Bridgeport over Tecumseh 64-59 and Gibbon over Centura 52-40. So Bridgeport and Gibbon will meet in a matchup of unbeatens in the semifinals there tomorrow. As we showed you, Fremont Bergan easily over Battle Creek. And in the fourth now, Hebron leads Emerson Hubbard 39-30. In Class C2, Verdigris beat Chapel, and it was Oxford over Hartington today, while East Butler beat Howells easily. And in the fourth, Lincoln Christian leads Axtell 43-37. In Class D1, Elgin beat Cedar Rapids. It was Hay Center over Southeast Consolidated, while in the other part of Class D2 in the first round, Big Springs beat Trenton in overtime, and Bruning leads Palisade, as you can see. Here again, it is Benson 51 now, North Platte 50, with 2.5 minutes left. So this is
in regulation, a 3-pointer by Terry Johnson of Pius, and it's a tie game. No score in the first overtime. We're in second overtime now. Johnson and Lisa Smith underneath for Pius. They lead. And the last chance for Lexington, defending champs from 3-point range, no good off the mark. And it's Pius winning 52-50, winning the semifinal action, upsetting the defending state champs. They're on their way to the finals tomorrow. And the score was Lexington 50, Pius 52 in 2 overtimes, Pius the 10th winning it. The Blair-Ord game is still in progress. In fact, it just began at 5 o'clock. You see Ord is leading by 2. Well, day 2 of the girls' state tournament starts with a near-perfect field in Class C1. Out of the 90 games played so far this year by the semifinalists, they suffered only 2 setbacks, and both of those losses belong to Hebron, matched against top-ranked Bergan in this action. Bergan, a very strong team. 10 points here for Barb Anderson in the game. Now Muller inside for 2. She's on her way to Nebraska on scholarship. She had 19 points in the game today for Bergan. And now Muller dishes off to Sherry Rumpf from the outside. Inside, 20 points there for Rumpf in the game, and Muller again inside. Watch on the 3-point. She gets the rebound, goes back up it again, and she's fouled for the 3-point foul. This was an easy for Bergan today. as they managed to win by 11 points, 66-55. Bergan head coach Joe Wakavich says depth has carried his team so far.
Amy Schmidt came in and scored 14 points off the bench. We had kids open on the weak side that they hit. I know Cindy scored and Kate normally scores well. I think we're 8 or 9 people deep, and that's what's really gotten us through the whole year.
And the other semifinal game in Class C, we're matching a pair of teams with unbeaten records, Bridgeport and Gibbon. Now, this is Bridgeport scoring the basket here, Nicole Bateman. Now, Ginger Keeler with a high post move here. She had 18 points. Gibbon winning this game by the score of 73-29. And both teams were unbeaten when the game began. You can see Gibbon having an outstanding game. Michelle Clish with the basket and Darcy Jurgens here with the basket. Gibbon will meet the Lady Knights of Bergan for the state title tomorrow at 11:30 in Lincoln. There's the final again, and Bergan's 11-point win. In C2, it was Oxford over Verdigris and a 2-point win for East Butler, Brainerd East Butler. In girls state tournament,